Offensively, 36 points, but it wasn't enough for the Blazers, whose season has ended tonight in the bubble.
I'm tired. I have to take more time to reflect, but I mean, we competed, gave ourselves a chance. It was an interesting season. We went through a lot of injuries, a lot of different obstacles that we faced. We signed a Hall of Famer in Melo. We have the coronavirus hit. There's so many things going on in the world with social injustice, protesting, all those things. We have some games postponed, come back, some more injuries. But all in all, I think we fought, gave ourselves a chance. You know, when we came to the bubble, we said we're going to have a chance to make the playoffs. We made the playoffs. And I thought outside of a couple stretches, obviously game, 4, out of control, one of those other games, I thought we competed and gave ourselves a chance. But all in all, played as hard as I could and did all I could to try to help the team win.
Next question is coming from Aaron Fentress with the Oregonian.
CJ, the odds obviously are long for 8 to beat a 1, but isn't it a situation where you guys really accomplished a lot in this bubble with everything you had to overcome just to get to the playoffs? And what can you take from that into the offseason and into next season?
Well, we definitely competed. We played against a lot of quality opponents. You know, to qualify for the bubble, and we beat a good Memphis team to get the 8th seed, and we went through a lot. Obviously, we missed some players, but injuries are a part of the game. It would have been nice to have everybody. But all in all, I thought we competed. We showed signs of life and signs of an elite team at times, but we also showed signs that we need to continue to get better collectively as a unit, and I think we will. But going forward, it'll be nice to let my back rest and go home and get ready for whenever next season starts.
Next question is coming from Davide Cinolato with La Gazzetta dello Sport in Italy.
Hey CJ, you mentioned you're back. How tough it was for you to play these last few games, considering your injury?
I mean, it wasn't easy, but I think our staff's done a great job. A lot of treatment, dry needling, treatment all the time, ice baths and stuff like that to kind of get through it. But no excuses. I competed. I did my best to prepare and go out there and hoop. And now I'm looking forward to giving my body some time to recover.
Next question is coming from Dwight James with NBC Sports Northwest.
CJ, you haven't talked about the back. Can you give us the prognosis that might require surgery? Is it just a matter of rest? Or what do you need to do moving forward? And do you expect to be 100% by whenever training camp decides that?
Yeah, no surgery will be necessary, thank the good Lord. I'll rest for about 8 weeks. Limited movement, limited stuff to kind of let my bone completely heal since it is fractured. So 6 to 8 weeks of rest, and then I'll be able to resume my normal activities.
Next question is coming from Casey Boldall with Trailblazers.com.
CJ, could you talk about the performance of Carmelo both tonight and in the bubble, and what do you think is next for him? Are you expecting Carmelo to be next to you at the start of next season?
I thought he was fantastic. He showed a lot of different things down here. He competed defensively, taking the challenge of guard and arguably the best player in the world. He got to his sweet spots. He showed the mid-range. He made three-pointers, and he rebounded the ball as well. So we're thankful to have had him, and hopefully he can come back next year. But once again, that's above my pay grade. So if it was up to me, I'd love to play with him for the rest of his career, but I guess that's to be determined.
Next question is coming from Aaron Fentress with the Oregonian.
CJ, what did you think of the Cliff Robinson headband tribute? How much did you know about his career in Portland, and how did that come about, that tribute?
Yeah, I mean, first of all, condolences to his family. Extremely impactful player and person from all the stories I've heard. I didn't have the chance to know him personally, but being a fan of the NBA I've watched, and to have an 18-year career to do some of the things that he accomplished, Sixth Man of the Year. I know he made an All-Star appearance and all those things. But it's the way he impacted people. I heard so many different stories about how he treated people, some of the things that he was doing in the community, and it's tough. This has been a horrible year, honestly, with some of the things that we've had to go through collectively as a society. But in terms of the headband, it was a no-brainer. I actually used to wear a headband in high school, so I was glad to be able to rock it, but not happy under these circumstances. But I thought it was important for us to pay homage to a legend. Our video coordinator, John Yim, actually reached out to me and asked me about it, and I followed up just to make sure we had enough black headbands first and foremost, and then some other people reached out as well. But I just basically asked the team, like, hey, what are your thoughts on this? I would like to do it, but we have to do it as a unit, and with the type of guys we have, it was an easy decision.
Final questions coming from Jason Quick with The Athletic.
When you got taken out of the game for the final time with like 2 minutes left, what type of things go through your mind as you're walking to the seat for the final time?
Lots of emotions, thinking about the game, what I could have done better, thinking about this season, thinking about so many families that have, lost important ones due to gun violence, specifically from police officers. Just thinking about everything that we've gone through historically these last, for me, 28 years. There's just a lot, honestly, a roller coaster of emotions. Thinking about the game of basketball, thinking about my family, thinking about my fiance, my dog, all those things. I think as an NBA player, you work extremely hard on your craft, your profession. You dedicate a lot of time, you sacrifice a lot of time, and when it comes to an end, you make sure you leave it all out there. But at the same time, you try to take advantage of your time.
Okay, we're good. Thanks.
Thank you, TJ.